Today is transfer news. Are you waiting for me to tell you what to do? Are you waiting for me to tell you what to do? Just hit the like button. Drop one comment and share. Try drop one comment. Yes, drop one comment. Let's move on. Let's start with Arsenal. Arsenal Football Club. Now, Arsenal are ready to pay over 90 million euros for Rodrigo. For Real Madrid Rodrigo. And Arsenal has been really serious in chasing this Rodrigo. Rodrigo will play a vital role in this Arsenal team going forward next season. Rodrigo is a very fantastic player. And Rodrigo is more good on that left. Yes, Rodrigo is more good on the left flank. Just that in Real Madrid, because of Vinicius Junior, he cannot bench Vinicius Junior at that left. So he just have to adapt to that right wing. But if Rodrigo eventually comes to Arsenal, he's going to be a very good player. He's going to be a very good move for Arsenal. And Arsenal will have the chance to win silverware going forward next season. Another one now is Manchester United player, which is Jadon Sancho. Juventus has reached an agreement with Manchester United for Jadon Sancho for 25 million euros. Now, an agreement with the player on the contract is needed. Juventus has already secured the transfer fee of Jadon Sancho with Manchester United, which is 25 million euros. But the issue now is Jadon Sancho. But although they are discussing with Jadon Sancho's camp to know how the deal is going to work, to know how the personal terms, salary are going to work out. So they are really discussing. Juventus has been really serious about this Jadon Sancho. And we hope he can go there because a Man United has no future in Manchester United. So Juventus want to sign Jadon Sancho. Juventus are considering terminating the contract of Dusan Vlahovic. The club want to agree an amicable termination to free up salary spaces. It could mean they will finalize the arrival of another striker in addition to Jonathan David. Juventus just really want to offload this Dusan Vlahovic. They want to offload him, but they want to terminate it in amicable way. And Al Nassr are ready to offer 85 million euros to Arsenal to sign Gabriel Martinelli. Al Nassr has been really serious in this market. They have been pricing top players from Luis Diaz to... They have priced a lot of top players, wingers. Al Nassr are really looking for a winger. And now, Arsenal Gabriel Martinelli has been on their list again. They really want to sign Gabriel Martinelli to strengthen their squad for next season, going forward next season. Now, the deal is done and sealed. Juventus has signed and completed the move of Jonathan David on a free transfer. Jonathan David is a perfect striker for Juventus. But Juventus now have a lot of strikers. They have Kolo Muani, they have Vlahovic. Now they have Jonathan David, although Vlahovic might be leaving due to terminating issues. But now they have Kolo Muani and Jonathan David, and they still hope to sign another striker going forward next season. And this Jonathan David is a very good striker, but he is so underrated. I think he's going to prove himself in Juventus. Arsenal are true to considering a move to sign PSG winger Bradley Barcola, who has also been linked with Liverpool. Arsenal want to sign Bradley Barcola for going forward next season. Bradley Barcola is a very good player, very skillful player, and he has pace. He has pace. Only issue this guy have is finishing. The only issue Bradley Barcola is having is finishing. If Bradley Barcola works on his finishing, he will be a top player in the future. But Arsenal really want to make a move for this Bradley Barcola, and he will be a good addition to Arsenal squad because that guy is very good. He's very good on the ball. Manchester City are showing interest in signing Denzel Dumfries, who has a 25 million release clause at Inter Milan. Denzel Dumfries has been on the list for Manchester City. Man City really want to sign him going forward next season. Man City has signed a lot of players in this transfer window, but they still want to strengthen their squad because Pep Guardiola thinks that his squad is not enough to compete for the highest title next season. So Denzel Dumfries has also been on their list. They really want to sign him. Napoli president is set to sit down with Darwin Núñez agent this week to accelerate a potential move from Liverpool. Napoli has been chasing this Darwin Núñez. I don't know what they saw in this guy, but only them knows because we have a lot of players that have gone to this Napoli and they are doing well. People that we didn't even expect them to do well, but they are doing well there. So Napoli are really chasing Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez has been their #1 target. They really want to sign him by all means. Former Brentford striker Ivan Toney is considering a move to Manchester United. He would prefer a move to Manchester United. And this Ivan Toney is a very good striker. He's a very good striker, but what Man U need is a goal poacher. Man U only need a goal poacher, not a 9.5. If Anthony is a 9.5, it's not that a goal poacher. He's a striker, but it's not. Man U need a goal poacher, someone who can put the ball into the net at all cost, at anyhow. Just put the ball into the net. If Anthony is a very good, yes, he can play double 9. If Anthony is good playing double 9 because he's good on the ball, he can link up play, he can dribble, he can assist. But Man U need a hitman that can score goals, 20 to 30 league goals every single season. And if Anthony said he would like to play for Man United, he would prefer a move to Man United. So let's see what's going to happen. Frankfurt striker Hugo Ekitike is deemed to be Liverpool priority ahead of the Victor Osimhen and Alexander Isak. Hugo Ekitike, Frankfurt striker, has been number 1 on Liverpool list. Liverpool chooses Hugo Ekitike over Victor Osimhen and Alexander Isak. Chelsea has been fined 31 million euros by UEFA with a further 60 million conditional for breaches of its financial rules. Aston Villa has also fined 11 million by UEFA with a further 15 million conditional for breaches of its financial rules. So Chelsea and Aston Villa has now breached the financial rules of FIFA. So they have been fined, of UEFA, they have been fined. So let's see how it's going to be. Now, Valencia are open to selling Christian Mascara to Arsenal for around 25 million euros. Arsenal want to sign this Mascara to bolster their defense going forward next season. Yes, Arsenal are really preparing well in the back and in the midfield, but they haven't made any progress in striker. But in defense and defensive midfield they have been doing well. So Arsenal are going for Mascara, and the guy is available for just 25 million euros, and Arsenal might get him before the season starts. Victor Gyökeres has rejected approaches from Al Hilal and Al Qasaya. Gyökeres has just rejected these two clubs from Saudi Pro League. This money mega deals, he has just rejected these 2 days, and he really wants to play for, and he still wants to continue in Europe, with Arsenal being his number 1 priority. And I think Victor Gyökeres really know what he wants. Yes, for him to maintain his standard that he wants to play for Europe and he wants to play for Arsenal, that means he really knows what he wants. After missing out on Nico Williams, Barcelona are planning a new approach for Luis Diaz. In the next week, it won't be easy. Luis Diaz now has been the ideal player that Barcelona wants to sign after missing out on Nico Williams. Nico Williams' new release clause at Atletico Bilbao is around 95 to 100 million euros. After he signed his 10 years deal in Atletico Bilbao today, his new release clause is 100 million euros. Man, massive. Now, that was it for now. Now, let me know your thoughts on the comment section. Do you think your club is doing well in this transfer window? And don't forget to like, share, and comment. That's it for now.